Welcome to another episode of Sold! Exclamation point. I did not do a video yesterday. As of 5 p.m. yesterday, we had $30 in sales. I think an old sale had paid. There was a really cool AHL hockey jersey that sold. It was Baltimore Bandits, I believe. So it's kind of, that would have been kind of cool to show, but I wouldn't have wanted to do a whole video where that was the hero. But after I dropped off at the post office, we had a few more sales come in, so we broke over 100. I usually have 2 or 3 days a month where it goes under 100, but I usually have a very good day the next day. I'm still trying to crack that eBay algorithm. So what I got today is I got about $300 in sales to show you. A couple things to talk about, so that'll be cool. Let's do the apparel first. That way I can get it out of the way. Okay, first up, something to talk about. So we sold this UND Dad shirt. We got 22. Now here's the deal. I actually never ever buy anything that said dad, grandma, nephew in relation to a school. What that does is it shrinks the size of your market down. So one, you got to find somebody who wants something from that school, and then you have to be the right relation to the student, and nobody that went there would buy that. It has to be a not only does it have to be a parent, but it also has to be a dad. Why did I buy this? It was a Fighting Sioux, which is a defunct logo now, and a logo where there's still quite a lot of demand for it. If you find Sioux stuff with the logo, it's okay to pay a little more for it. Again, a dad t-shirt went for 22, whereas maybe $10 for almost any other school in the country. So keep that in mind if you're in the upper Midwest. Next up is just a plain Gopher tee, 2XL, $10. Nothing really to talk about there. Here's a CCM jersey. Has the number 27 on the back. I believe this is probably going to be a junior league jersey where they use the professional jerseys. So they put a screen print, aftermarket screen print number on the back. Has a bunch of stains on it. It's wearable, but low grade wearable. So 26. Had it been mint, I'm not really sure. I don't want to give you a bad number. But more than 26. Next up, we got this really nice 84 Detroit Tigers World Series pennant. No pinholes, little bit of a split tip, very, very clean. So got a little more for this. It was 24. Probably more of a $15, $18 pennant if it had pinholes. But again, pinholes doesn't stop you from getting a sale. It just reduces the price. Next up is a hat that I showed you on a consignment video. This was the St. Thomas Minnesota Twins Stadium giveaway. I thought it was going to be about a $50 hat. This is the most recent rendition they've done. So they've done another St. Thomas hat in the past. These are a little newer, and we got 33 for this one. Still a good market. But if they do a St. Thomas hat every year, the original one will probably carry a premium, but that might actually get dragged down. In business school, you learn about it as it's called a substitute product. So when there's substitutes, things that are just as good on the market, it actually drags down the price of the premium item. So the first one's still the premium, it's the most rare. But as they release these, people will go, so they release one next year and the year after that. Now we've had 3 renditions of it. It'll start pulling the price of these hats down because supply has grown, and you can go, well, I'll take the 2018 instead of the 2017 and pay, in this case, $20 less. And so I'm very curious to see if they'll keep making them. Still a very good buy. Lots of people went to St. Thomas. I bet you almost every single one that went to St. Thomas would want that hat. So it'll take a decade before there's enough supply to meet all the demand, I would guess. Next up is a Stadium Series. I got these. I got like 6 or 7 of these, so I've been kind of blowing them out. 10 shipped. I think I paid 2 a piece for them. An Arkansas fitted hat, but not a new era. It's a stretch fit, top of the world. These are going to be not going to get a lot of money. Off-brand stretch fit. 13 for Arkansas. Next up is something I don't sell, but I listed and I sold it. This came from a client of mine. The client that sends me stuff that I don't really want to sell. But when I got this, I have a general rule: I don't sell shoes and I don't sell pants. I don't know anything about shoes, and it's not, for me, it's not worth the effort. Although the exception is, if you find a $400 pair of shoes, I'll learn about that $400 pair. I just don't want to learn about the $30 pair, the $20 pair. And I don't have an inventory system that would allow me to really find a space and be able to pick it easy and store it easy. Everything you see behind me, this is actually, it's all organized by all my client stuff are in one space, but then it might be organized by sport, by team, and then team in order. As I get more stuff, the more organized it gets. At some point, once the store gets open, we'll have to move to a more computer-based inventory system. But right now, it's just based off of geographic location. But these were pretty cool. These were just sweats, New York Rangers sweats with the script going down the side. So I don't sell pants, but these are pretty cool. And my customers, it goes right up their alley. So I didn't mind selling this, but I also don't want to encourage more pants in the future. Next up, I believe that was a youth size as well, or a small at least. So 13 for that. I priced it real cheap. Next up is a WWF Raw from the 90s. These were kind of hard to price. I just went and I looked and saw what was available on the market, and then I looked at the cover and tried to make a guess. So good price on this one. 26 for this one, for this back issue, so that was a very good price. Next up is a couple of New York Mets yearbooks. A client had sent me these. He had a bunch of them. I actually made it into a multi-listing. That way, when a person clicks on that listing, there's multiple items in there. And so not only can they see what else I have for sale to encourage multiple purchases, but they also can easily see, okay, if I buy 2 or 3 or 4, it'll automatically combine shipping. And so I think this is the third multiple order off of that one listing I've received. And then the last 3 lots, I guess, will be Smoky Collection lots. One is a single, a Ryan Sweeney. I believe this is a choice auto. Then we made a 15 card, the Smoky Collection sale, all Cardinals. I won't show everyone, but I remember when that Iwaka was going to be the greatest pitcher known to man. That didn't quite happen. This is a nice one. I mean, I priced that pretty cheap. Colton Wong, he should definitely be a real nice signature, and he could really bounce back. This one I just wanted to show, not because the player is great, but his autograph is beautiful. Look at that bad boy. Look at that autograph. He has a beautiful autograph. Another Paul DeJong. So this is my 3rd DeJong I've sold in weeks. So well, maybe a small alert that the Cardinal fans are into Paul DeJong. I believe it's 3 different buyers, so make that what you will. Delano DeShields, that one's pretty cool. Shelby Miller, another guy who is supposed to be a great pitcher, good pitcher. And this one's real nice. It's a 2002 top Tony La Russa. And La Russas are a little tougher to find. And last up in the Smokey collection, the collector had a few pack pulled stuff. So I don't know if he was buying them at card shows or just Boston packs. So this was mostly a pack pulled lot, but there was one in-person signature, Kevin Willis. I thought that was pretty cool. And nothing real fascinating in the pack pulled, but Walt Frazier, that was a cool card, pretty cheap. Stackhouse, gotta love Stack. And that was pack pulled, and number 500 too. And one of my favorite players, Michael Finley, but signature rookie doesn't carry too high of a premium. On the pack pulled lot, 34, and on that Cardinals lot, can't find it. 53 on the 15 card Cardinals lot. I did a 15% off sale, and then I changed my volume pricing on the Smokey collection to 10 or more and get 25% off. So he's into those cards for about $3 a piece. So it's real good deal for the buyer, really good deal for the buyer, and good deal for me and the collector too. We get to sell 15 card lot, and it went real well. Hopefully I'll have great sales tomorrow and tonight, and I'll be back with another video tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody, and have a good weekend.